Good morning, everybody. We bought one of them there crotch rocket things and it died. That's an interesting way to start a video. No, 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 no. Back, everybody. Everybody back. 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 So, anyhow, we bought one of them crotch rockets and it died about 1,200 miles, and not even that, about 50 miles, and it died. So I'm going to do something useful and put water in the batteries. I really don't think it needs them. Any of them need it. But, well, what the heck. I'm not going to put water in the batteries. It still doesn't need it. Last time we put water in was 9/1 of 18. And they're still full. Yep, we'll leave them alone. I guess I could, just because that way it doesn't have too much fresh water in it. But everything's working perfectly, except the crotch rocket. It's charging. What's it charging at? 46 amps. We're getting 86 amps in the batteries. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning. 26 off of this one, which is the roof. 26 off of this one, which is the roof. Cool. .5 off of the west, 20 amps off of the east, and 47 off of the other one. So everything's working perfect. I should replace the solar to batteries with about a 200 amp meter, because this shunt does get warm. That's the only thing in here that gets warm is this shunt. So that's pretty cool. What this is doing is it's measuring the resistance between here and here across this. And that's what tells us what our amperage is. But the amperage is going to, or the resistance is going to change with heat. So as it gets hotter, the resistance will be different from when it gets cooler. I can prove that a little bit here. If I put my fingers across here, that's going to drop the 91. I take my fingers off, it increases. It's just changing the resistance is all I did. Pretty cool. Everything works just fine. This fell down. It doesn't belong there. Goes up there. This my fuse is. I have to be a lot more careful out here because I've really overdone it as far as my knees go. My hips, or my knees and my hips and my back are just killing me. And it's because I've overdone it out here. This is the crotch rocket that we bought. And it has no power anywhere. Battery has power. There's a 20 amp fuse inside of this right here that is good, but no power. This is the negative cable coming across here, I think. Yeah, it's the negative. And it goes down over here. But you can measure the resistance here, measure the current here and everything, measure everything there, and it all tests good. All the way down to here. I have current down to here, but no power. So I'm suspecting one of three things. It all has to go through the voltage regulator, which is in here. Have to take all that off, and I'm not going to do it. And it also goes through the key switch, and I'm not going to take that off. And it has to go through the starter solenoid, which is what has that 20 amp fuse in it, and I'm not going to take that off. So we bought it used. It's got 15,000 miles on it. I think I probably put 50 miles on it. This is a very, very comfortable bike. I gotta say that for it. Very comfortable bike. It doesn't hurt my knee. The Victory over there, I need to get it out and get the front forks fixed on it. You can see how bad it's leaking there. I need to take it back down with me one of these trips and get the front fork seals changed. But that has been sitting in the garage. It is just covered with dirt. I'm sorry, Victory, but right now you're covered with dirt. My fault. That's Sue's bike. That's Sue's other bike. They look girly-ish. There's a bird up here, and he's mad at me. Anyhow, that's what I'm doing. The house is done. There's just not much we can do. We're going to work a little bit on the rainwater tank because there's issues there. When I get one load of water and the filters plug up, so we're going to take the filters out and put in something just totally different as far as filtration goes. There's a giant bug flying around there. Hope it doesn't bite. Alright, there's Doggy A and Doggy B. Brought some water down for cement and stuff. Like I'm going to do more cement. Alright, back to work, y'all. Okay, I am going to go ahead and top the batteries off. They really don't need it, but better be safe than sorry. You don't never know. I might not be here the rest of the summer. We're charging right now at 43 amps. And we're using 9. I had the air conditioner running all day yesterday and had no issues at all. So I'm going to get started on that. I hung a light up there so that I could see what I'm doing. And probably should use gloves. You can see in there that's really not very low. When you're filling your batteries, you want to use distilled water. I got 3 gallons of that down there. You want to make sure your container for filling them is clean. So I wiped this one out real good with a paper towel, made sure there's no dust. And you want to make sure your battery surfaces are pretty clean. And you don't want to fill past right at that surface that you can see right there that's down inside. and that'll keep you going for quite a while. These are bubbling a little bit, but not very bad at all. So we're down right now to 39 amps. It's not even, I don't even think it's 10 o'clock. Nope, it's 10:05. So they're pretty well charged. We're using 21 amps. I put a light up there so I could see. I think I said that. But I'm gonna, this will work. This will work fine. It's just a Pyrex jug or measuring glass. I put in 1 cup, and that'll fill 1 battery easily. But I want to find a turkey baster or something like that I can fill up, and that way I don't spill water all over the place when I'm doing this. So, back to work. Okay, we got all the batteries filled up. They took exactly the same amount as before, maybe a little bit less because I still have about 1/4 of a can, maybe 1/3 of a bottle left down there on the floor. And I need to write down, whoops, on here that I filled them up. I gave Sue a lesson on filling them, and so now she can do it and I won't have to. You want to make sure to keep these surfaces clean. Wipe off all the water and residue, because if you build up dirt, if you look at your car battery, it builds up all kinds of crap up on top. It will short out. It'll cause a short, and your battery will die prematurely. So keep them clean. We're pretty much done with this. And so I don't know how often I'm going to be posting a video, but it may not be very often. And I can't really be doing a lot of the stuff that we've been doing because it's just trash in my knees. I'm going to have to get them replaced sooner or later. Anyhow, the doggies, Sheldon's licking the door. Are you licking the door? And baby's licking his chops. Alright, back to work, everybody. Oh, did I not press record? I went out and a few weeks ago and got that there speaker. It's Bluetooth and it connects up to this here laptop. And I now have karaoke. So, where's my microphone at anyhow? It's in there somewhere. But off-grid karaoke, just totally awesome. I am a happy camper. Alright. Yeah, I'll be... Oh, this ought to be fun. Let's do some off-grid karaoke. She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was as nervous as she could be. She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was afraid that somebody would see.
2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore.
It was an itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny yellow polka dot bikini, so in the locker she wanted to stay.
2, 3, 4, stick around, we'll tell you more.
She was afraid to come out in the open, and so a blanket around her she wore. She was afraid to come out in the open, and so she sat bundled up on the shore.
2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore.
It was an itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny yellow polka dot bikini, so in the blanket she wanted to stay.
2, 3, 4, stick around, we'll tell you more.
Now she's afraid to come out of the water, and I wonder what she's gonna do. Now she's afraid to come out of the water,
she wore.
It was an itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy-bitsy teeny-weeny yellow polka dot bikini, so in the water she wanted to stay. From the locker to the blanket, from the blanket to the shore, from the shore to the water, guess there isn't any more. I love karaoke. Off-grid karaoke. Everybody in the off-grid world should have a karaoke machine. Yeah.